Tesla is creating a voice assistant to replace voice commands. And we know that in China, Tesla has improved their voice commands in the vehicle by adding a smart assistant that can answer questions about the weather, stock quotes, and more.
今天临沂天气怎么样？临沂今天晴转多云。
It seems to me that Tesla's team in China is a bit more nimble. They got the Model 3 out so quickly and the ramp was so smooth. Over here in the US, in Fremont, things have been a bit slow with the Model 3. And we don't have a voice assistant yet in the US, but they already sort of do in China. Gally points out that Tesla right now is getting re-rated as an AI company. He's referencing the Episode 4 of the BG2 podcast. The smartest independent thinkers in the world are articulating the narrative that Tesla will solve FSD and is an AI winner. I haven't listened to this podcast, but maybe later I will. Warren Buffett reduced his Apple investment, so some are saying that maybe he will invest in Tesla stock. I don't think that's likely, but if he did, I think the stock would rally hard. Steven says a few years ago, almost no one saw a Tesla bot coming. What is the next thing almost no one sees coming from Tesla? Steven is jumping quite far ahead. I think many people are still not seeing FSD, and he's already talking beyond the Tesla bot. And yeah, most people don't think the bot will contribute to Tesla's feature at all meaningfully in the next 10 years. Let's entertain Steven's idea. Anyway, I think Jason has the best answer to this question. Every product Tesla makes builds upon previous products and technologies it develops. So my guess would be something that depends heavily on the Tesla bot. Maybe it would be teams of specialized Tesla bots with customized neural nets that are contracted out to take on massive projects, building infrastructure such as bridges, buildings, and massive mining and transport operations that will significantly reduce costs of raw materials. And I think Jason is actually making a lot of sense here. The decision to make AI robots be in humanoid form is probably one of the most important decisions ever for the alignment of AGI and human interests. We don't just need to align the software, we need to align the hardware too. We want AGI to relate to humans as much as possible. If they look too different from us and they don't sense and experience the real world anywhere remotely like we do, their interests and goals will drift too far from our own no matter what we do. They won't understand humans and they won't emphasize with humans if their understanding of us is purely intellectual and non-visceral. Elon Musk just made a dire prediction with 100% probability. God said war is coming. Some imbeciles are questioning the scope of this prediction, so let me be clearer. Civil war is coming to the West, and Elon Musk thinks there is a 100% probability of that happening. I think that explains why Elon Musk is spending a significant amount of time on X posting and replying to many political posts. Pretty much daily, you will see quite a few. Some are not strong comments, but there are some stronger comments as well. Anyway, I think Tesla stock investors should be well aware of this because this tells me that Elon Musk thinks it's a real problem and he will spend time on things that he deems as problems. So it's something I will keep an eye on. Tesla has released a new quote from one of the top 10 largest Tesla shareholders in the world about Elon Musk's 2018 pay package. The name is not disclosed though, but the quote is here. With regard to the 2018 compensation, we do not think it's fair to set out a new set of options subject to a fresh set of performance hurdles. The requirements of the 2018 package were extraordinarily ambitious and they were delivered. It is not reasonable for investors to expect to reabsorb the cancelled options and consider all the value creation to have been delivered to us for no consideration. Therefore, if it is legally advisable, we suggest simply subjecting the original 2018 package to a new shareholder vote. Dylan says, I'm a shareholder, they refer to just for your information. Definitely not, but that's a good one. Electric reports that Tesla has sent out the following email to supercharger suppliers and contractors. You may be aware that there has been a recent adjustment with the supercharger organization, which is presently undergoing a sudden and thorough restructuring. If you have already received this email, please disregard it as we are attempting to connect with our suppliers and contractors. As part of this process, we are in the midst of establishing new leadership roles, prioritizing projects, and streamlining streamlining our payment procedures. Due to the transitional nature of this phase, we are asking for your patience with our response time. I understand that this period of change may be challenging and that patience is not easy when expecting to be paid. However, I want to express my sincere appreciation for your understanding and support as we navigate through this transition. At this time, please hold on breaking ground on any newly awarded construction projects and planned pre-construction walks. If currently working on an active supercharging construction site, please continue. Additionally, hold on working on any new material orders. So a new team is basically being put in place, but it's really bumpy right now because the same email was basically sent to the same people multiple times, which shows that there's a lack of structure and things are a bit in a chaos right now. This is great news for consumers, maybe not so much for automakers. This used vehicle index suggests a 13.7% year-on-year price drop in used vehicle prices, and used EVs saw a drop of 18.3% year-over-year.